to build a nation where peace and justice.
In a bid to financially support indigents in the country, the federal government promised to pay 2 million Nigerians 5,000 naira each under the basic cash transfer and an additional 5,000 naira under the conditional cash transfer.
It is one program with one program delivery objective, which is to support government's intention and vision to expand access for the poor and vulnerable in our country.
To review the progress of the program and interact with beneficiaries, the World Bank and National Social Safety Net Project organized a press conference in Lagos State.
This mission is to come and check in the last 3, 4, 5 years, how have we done?
In his words, representative of the World Bank, Dr. Fin Ade, said it is important to review the progress of the beneficiaries, check low-level performance, financial management, and also give additional training to beneficiaries for effectiveness of the program.
We have implemented this program so successfully this is the 5th year. So after 4 or 5 years of implementation, the question we're now coming to ask you is, how have we been able to implement? Have we done well? Are there things that we do not do well? Are there areas that we need to improve? That is the objective of this mission in general. But to be specific, we're coming to see, number one, to review the progress and see if there are low performance. So the first objective is to come and check specifically at the low areas of performance and see why we did not do well. This is very important to us because we are learning. We're not saying we know all. So if we know the areas that we did not do well and there are low performances, how do we then correct that? Not only are you going to give them 5,000 and go and sleep, you give them 5,000, which is the cash transfer, but also give them an additional training that will make them know that you're poor because there are some things that you're not doing right, including not sending your children to school, not going to the hospital, and not doing some gardening, and not saving some money. So this is not just cash transfer, but it's called cash plus. You give a cash and you train.
According to the National Coordinator of National Social Safety Net Project, Mr. Apera Iowa, NASSP supports the government's program by expanding access for poor households to targeted cash transfer in order to provide them with basic social safety net.
We have brought also the marriage between civil society organizations, which are the watchdogs of the community, and the government working together. They monitor, they give us report, and they've been working very closely with all the state government. Gradually, we are changing the narrative that CSOs are no longer activism. They are partners in progress, working with government to deliver benefit to our people. We have a robust grievance redress mechanism right from the community with you beneficiaries that link up to the state, up to the local government, up to the state, and up to the federal level. And these are all systems that can be leveraged on by any other program, any other initiative of government.
The Lagos Commissioner for Wealth Creation and Employment, Mrs. Yetunde Arobieke, stated further the need for the World Bank to continue the project.
You know, this program has always been after my heart because it has to do with the less privileged. So, from Monday, I was in Abuja talking about sitting with the World Bank team and having a technical meeting with them on the need for them to continue this program. Though my governor, highly compassionate man, humanitarian par excellence, has taken some decisions, but you see, we started late. It was only during this administration that we were able to key into this cash transfer. It will therefore be unfair on us if all our local governments are not covered and the World Bank says they are quitting. So we succeeded in getting them to continue the program. They actually use Lagos State as justification for their continuation, and that's why all of them are here. They are here to hear the beneficiaries, to really, you know, the way I've presented it, perhaps I've over express it, or it is what is really going on. They are here to look at the beneficiaries, to assess the impact as I've stated and to really be sure that they are on a good course. And that's why we're here again.
All our efforts in taking care of the poor is divine, because it's a thought that is very enriching and a very good initiative indeed to take care of the poor. As you can witness, even in the north, it started by taking care of the almajiris, out of school children and things like that. But when the COVID came, I'm sure it is then that we realized that some of these people have been ignored for a very long time. And we now see the implication of not taking care of the poor. And also, I want to thank the governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for his unflinching support for the rapid implementation of this conditional cash transfer in Lagos State. The compassion and love for Lagosians has indeed touched lives and impacted various sectors, our development at all spheres.
Mrs. Arobieke, however, commended Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for his tremendous help and support to the people.
Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, started the execution of this program. There are ways leaders. There are some leaders who only think of themselves alone. That is not my governor. I would like to extend my noble appreciation to my governor, Governor Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, the humanitarian par excellence governor, who approved and commenced the program in the month of April amidst COVID-19 pandemic to fast-track the conditional cash transfer to targeted beneficiaries.
Some of the beneficiaries appreciated the World Bank and governments involved for the supportive measures and hope for its continuity.